Chapter 1. The Girl with the Bread. The morning rush had already begun. Employees hurried in and out of the hotel's lobby, each carrying strays of documents, trays of coffee, or uniforms freshly pressed for the day's operations. Among them walked Clara Reyes, a white polo neatly tucked into black slacks, hair tied into a simple ponytail, an ID lace hanging around her neck with the words OJT trainee printed beneath her photo. She glanced at the clock above the reception desk. 7:45 a.m. Good, she thought. Being early meant fewer people would notice her. Just the way she liked it. As she passed the employee entrance, a security guard smiled. Good morning. She gave a small nod. Good morning. That was enough. She wasn't unfriendly. She just preferred conversation that ended quickly. Inside the staff locker room, several trainees chatted excitedly. Did you hear? They said the hotel's owner might visit today. I hope we get to see him. I heard he's super rich. Clara rolled her eyes as she placed her bag inside her locker and shut it a little harder than necessary. They all stopped talking and looked at her. Silence. No one spoke a word. Clara adjusted her ID and walked away before anyone could speak. She had heard enough stories about rich men to last a lifetime. She wanted nothing to do with them. Lunch break arrived faster than expected. The cafeteria buzzed with laughter and conversation. Clara stepped in line along with other staff towards the meal counter. She carried her tray to the corner table, away from everyone else. Peace. Exactly what she wanted. As she reached for her spoon, a timid voice interrupted her. Is this seat taken? She asked shyly. Clara looked up. A petite girl stood there, holding a lunch tray with both hands. Her smile was warm, though a little uncertain. No, she replied and continued eating. Thank you. The girl sat down, visibly relieved. For a few moments, they ate in silence. After Clara finished her meal, she took out a small cream-filled bun and ate it. Ooh, you like sweets? The girl noticed and smiled. Clara paused and stared at her. Not really, she said unconvincingly. The girl giggled. My name's Mia, by the way. Clara! It's nice to meet you, Clara. Clara simply nodded and took another bite of the sweetbread. Maybe lunch wouldn't be so quiet after all. End of Chapter 1. Chapter 2. It's your turn. The first week of OJT passed in a blur. Clara quickly earned a reputation among the trainees. Quiet, efficient, intimidating. No one dared gossip around her because she had a habit of looking straight at people until they became uncomfortable. She didn't do it intentionally. She simply disliked pretending. On the other hand, Mia seemed to know everyone. She greeted the housekeeping staff every morning. She remembered the names of the security guards. Even the cafeteria auntie smiled whenever she saw her. Good morning, Mia. Good morning, Mr. Robert. Mia greeted the security guard. She couldn't understand how someone could be so cheerful so early in the morning. Lunch arrived. The cafeteria was louder than usual. Maybe because by now, the trainees are acquainted with each other already. Clara was already seated in her usual corner when Mia walked in carrying her tray. Before she could reach the table, someone called out, Mia! A tall trainee named Rika waved her over. She was one of the loudest people in the front office department where Mia is also assigned. Come eat with us. Mia smiled politely. Okay. Clara looked down at her food and continued eating. 20 minutes later, she couldn't help overhearing the conversation from the next table. Mia, add another order of fries. Can you buy us milk tea too? Oh, and dessert. The others laughed. Mia laughed too. Oh, okay, Mia said reluctantly. She stood and left the employee cafeteria and went to the hotel's food lounge for the guests. Alone. Again. When she returned, she only had a small sandwich left for herself. The fries, the drinks, and the desserts. Everything went to others. No one even thanked her. The next day, it happened again. Mia, it's your turn. The day after that. Can you cover today as well? Then, I promise, next time it will be my treat. Except, there was never a next time. By the second week, Clara started noticing a pattern. Every lunch break, Mia paid. Every snack break, Mia paid. Every coffee run, Mia paid. The others never reached for their wallets. Not once. One afternoon, Clara passed by the front office. She stopped just outside the door. Inside, Rika was laughing with another trainee. They were talking about Mia. As long as you smile at her, she'll pay. The two burst into laughter. And if she says no? Rika shrugged. She won't. She's too nice. Clara gritted her teeth. She hated people like that, bullies who disguise themselves as friends. The following day, during lunch break, like clockwork, Mia! Rika called. Can you order for us? She handed Mia a list. Mia accepted it with a hesitant smile. Oh, okay. She reached for her wallet. Before she could open it, a hand gently took the list from her. Everyone turned around. It was Clara. She calmly read the paper, then folded it in half, then in half again, until it was small like a tiny ball and placed it on the table. If you're hungry, she said evenly, buy your own food. Silence. Rika frowned. Excuse me. Clara met her gaze without flinching. She's your fellow trainee, not your personal wallet. Rika scoffed. She looks like she has a lot of money. So, what does that have to do with you? It's her money, not yours, she said coldly. The cafeteria grew quiet. Rika crossed her arms. We're her friends. She just wants to treat us. Besides, she never complained. Clara finally looked at Mia. Do you want to do it? Mia opened her mouth, but no words came out. She just lowered her eyes. That was enough for an answer. Clara turned back to Rika. Then let me say it for her. Clara said, starting today, pay for your own food. For a heartbeat, the cafeteria was completely silent. Rika grabbed the folded list from the table and stormed off, muttering under her breath. The others followed her, feeling embarrassed. The tension slowly dissolved, and conversations resumed around the room. Mia remained frozen. She looked at her with wide, watery eyes. You didn't have to do that. Clara picked up her tray. I know. She started to walk away, but stopped 2 steps from her. Real friends don't keep score, she said quietly. They don't make you pay the price of belonging. End of chapter 2. Your feedback means the world to me. Please leave a comment. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you want to hear more stories, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next chapter.